done a bunch of feedback videos over the years for the back squat, but I don't think I've ever really walked you through start to finish of how I coach it, cues that I use, and stuff that runs through my head as well. Now, I fully admit, I am not the most gifted back squatter. I'm quite tall, long femurs. I've had 4 knee surgeries. I'm still dealing with a ton of pain in my right knee. I don't squat too often these days, maybe once a fortnight, but I still want to walk you through some things just simply because I've never done it before. Let's talk about bar placement. Firstly, neither one bothers me too much, whether you go high bar or low bar. Just pick one that allows you to feel the most strongest and most stable within your squat. So for me personally, I like it much lower. In terms of hand placement, I like trying to get the hands as close together as possible, as much as your shoulder mobility allows, and then try and pull the bar down across your back like you do in the bottom position of a lat pull down. And if someone came behind you, they shouldn't be able to move your elbows back and forth. They should be locked in position, create lots of rigidity and tension within the upper body, which I find carries over to a much stronger and smoother squat. As for squat stance, just pick something that allows you to hit a decent depth and you feel stable within. So if I go too narrow with my stance here, you see how my heels are come off the ground. I don't feel stable there. It's a bit better, but I still feel a bit yuck. And then if I go a bit wider here, that's about right for me. So I'll just take a mental screenshot of that and then apply that to my warm up and then working sets. When it comes to initiating the squat, there's 2 things I actually don't do, which I've seen that you are doing. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'll say you might find this a little bit better. The first thing is I don't arch to start my squat. I find if I do this, I can't squat as low, I get stuck about there, and I lose my abdominal brace. So instead, I think of keeping the rib cage pulled down, and I actually hinge into my hips, and allows me to keep my abs a lot stronger, and I can also hit a much lower squat. The second thing is I don't think about trying to remain super upright with my upper body. Once again, I find it wants me to arch my back to stay more upright, and once again, I get stuck with my squat. So instead, hinge into the hips, my body leans forward a little bit, and I just maintain this. So I don't continue to lean forward, I just hold that angle and then stand up. Breaking at the hips and the knees at the same time. I talk about this a lot. That just simply means this and this happens at the same time. So it's not this, then this, and it's not this, then this. I just want both to happen naturally. Then when it comes time to stand up, I just use the Donnie Thompson cue, which is taking the triangle, the back of my head, my upper trap, I drive that triangle straight up into the bar, up to the roof, until I come to the standing position. And that's pretty much it. Hope you found it helpful.